likely. The more times that you have to encounter like, card reward screens and other things that can change the course of your run. So, okay. Probably looking at 100 gold start here. Whoa, Mass VC. Thank you so much for the primer. Happy New Year to you, Pocahunter. Or Poke-Hunter. There we go. There's no E after. I immediately thought of Pokemon. Okay, let's look at where the elites are. Okay, looks like... Okay, we have Guardian at the end. We have probably not going to fight the Spicy Elite here, because we're really heavily encouraged to fight 3 elites in the act right now. And... Yeah, we're heavily encouraged to fight 3 elites in the act. So... taking this gives you no immediate bonus, other than, okay, you have the green key, right? But it's really important to fight for power in any way that you can. And so I believe that, this is just not the way to do it. We want to fight 3 elites, right? We have a pretty good path here in terms of we have, 3 fights and a question mark and a fire into the elite. That's perfect. We can even choose to not fight the elite if we want to and go up here. And then we can even potentially choose to go to this shop additionally if we also... this is a very safe path. It's a very, very safe path, which I like a lot. 6 max is the freest that a rare card ever gets. No stance changing run. Yeah, that would be very difficult to do. That would be very, very difficult to do. Yeah, 100 gold is, it's just a fine start, It allows us to, actually do something at this shop. We can remove and purchase a Rushdown, and purchase a Fear No Evil, and purchase an Inner Peace, and purchase a Tantra, we can remove and buy any good card here, basically, which is very nice. Yeah, actually, I have had Watcher runs that, don't switch stances at all and are still very, very, very broken. For example, usually it has something to do with, weaves. I had this one run where I had, 3 weaves and, a bunch of cut-through fates and talk to the hands and shuriken, and I was just, I think I had vulnerable from, crush joints, and I was just doing 300 damage a turn to transient, and I wasn't even in wrath. Yeah, very early today. I haven't been really sleeping that well, and my sleep schedule is totally messed up right now, so I figured that I would just go ahead and start stream early because I know that I'm going to be tired around my normal stream time, and, maybe we'll go late today, we'll see. But, yeah, so, yeah, 6 max HP for Choose a Rare is, probably the only circumstance under which I would consider picking this option. But I don't really believe that it is, I don't really believe that it's, actually that good. Appreciate the early stream. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe streaming at different times or doing multiple streams a day or just kind of ditching my schedule and just streaming, whenever I feel like it. I don't know. I mean, the schedule has been nice, and I definitely do know... I do like interacting with my regular viewers who, wake up and watch the stream and that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm almost positive that it's 100 gold. I mean, these paths are also very forgiving. Very, very forgiving. So what you generally love to see with paths is, the option to take an aggressive path, but also along that aggressive path, you want to be able to opt out. So, for example, if we get, basically offered nothing good in these first few, rewards, like, we might not feel comfortable taking this elite, right? And if we don't feel comfortable taking this elite, we should not go here, right? Which means that we need to go around, and then, you know, we need to do this, and then we might not feel comfortable taking this elite. So, like, you know, we might need to make some other adjustments. And then we also have the option to go to, like, a shop here over a fire, which is really interesting. We also have the option to go to a shop here over a normal, which is, you know, additionally very interesting. Or we could even go for, like, an extra question mark. So, you know, having the ability to take 3 elites along a path that has this many options is really, really, really nice to see. So yeah, let's grab the 100 gold, and we're just gonna go straight in here. Alright, so this is a very typical play that you see, which is that we're gonna play the Vigilance, we're gonna Miracle the Eruption, we're gonna play the Eruption, we're gonna play the Strike, and we're gonna play the Defend here for full block. So very, very typical early game Watcher play. Okay. These are some options here on floor 1. So we're given a Swift Potion. Swift Potion is not an incredible potion, but it is certainly much stronger on Watcher than it is on other characters. For the early game, that is. And of course, the reason is that Eruption is so important to draw on specific turns. Eruption is so important to draw on specific turns that Swift Potion is, you know, can really provide a big boost. So this is just Reach Heaven versus Talk to the Hand. That's really the only, you know, we're never considering Crescendo, and we're never considering Skip. These are both very, very clickable cards here on floor 1. Talk to the Hand is certainly the better card. Like 100% in a vacuum, if you say, like, you know, in your run, what would you rather have, a Talk to the Hand or a Reach Heaven? I would say a Talk to the Hand every time, because Talk to the Hand is incredibly powerful. However, Reach Heaven is much stronger in the immediate future in terms of solving the elites, right? We are heavily incentivized to want to take multiple elites here in Act 1, and in order to do that, we need to add damage cards into our deck. Reach Heaven does also have notable synergy with Swift Potion. That is true, because we can play the Reach Heaven, and then we can use the Swift Potion to draw into the 3 violence. That's very nice. The Reach Heaven is, you know, basically, like, one card like Reach Heaven is going to almost entirely solve your damage for Act 1 and even, like, you know, early Act 2. You don't really need much more than one big chunky damage card like Reach Heaven. However, I think that because of a variety of factors, I believe that Talk to the Hand is just a little bit better here. Well, okay. There is this Guardian question. Talk to the Hand is nice versus Guardian, specifically for not necessarily the turns where you have to have the thorns, but actually specifically for the turn where he comes out of Curl Up and does 20 damage to you. That turn can be very dangerous, especially if you're just drawing only attacks, right? However, if you are also drawing... if you're only drawing attacks and you have Talk to the Hand, then you're still going to be able to block on that turn. And, like, being able to block consistently on that turn is probably, like, enough to win you the Guardian fight, most likely. We have a shop coming up, we have a lot of time, and we technically have the option to not fight this fight, right? So I really like the Talk to the Hand over the Reach Heaven here, just because we're not super desperate for Reach Heaven yet, and obviously Talk to the Hand is a much higher quality card. Okay, Vault is amazing, but far too expensive. Yeah, unfortunately, like, if Vault was on sale here, I would probably click on it. But unfortunately, Vault is just way, way, way too expensive here. Nirvana is not something that we ever consider. follow-up I don't think is that great. I do like a removal here. And on Watcher, you're always going to remove at least, bare minimum, you want to remove 2 defends before you start removing strikes. And with a Talk to the Hand in the deck, it's probably like at least three defends, if not even 4 defends before you're going to start removing your strikes, because strikes deal 12 and block for 2 now, right? So it's like, they're just so much better. Okay, and now there's a question of, do we potentially want to purchase a potion here? We did receive a potion already, which means we only have a 30 and then 40% chance of receiving a potion in these next 2 fights. If we do receive a potion in these next 2 fights, we're obviously going to be very sad. However, if we do not, we will be, like, if we purchase a potion here, and we receive a potion in these next 2 fights, we're going to be sad. However, if we do not purchase a potion here, and we do not receive a potion or good cards in these next 2 fights, we're going to be very sad, because it's probably going to mean that we cannot take this elite fight, which is obviously not good. We very, very, very much want to be able to take this elite. Another thing that we do sort of want to consider here, though, is that we are very likely to want to potentially go to this late shop here. And if we do end up wanting to go to the late shop, we probably want to have money going into it. And taking this this strength potion now, if we were to buy it, is going to give us significantly fewer funds in order to you know, maximize the value of that shop node late in the act. We could consider purchasing an Empty Fist here. That would be the only card that I would really consider purchasing. But I'm not, like, super enthused by the idea. We have probably 2 upgrades in the act before Guardian, and then potentially Guardian is a boss that, you know, Watcher sometimes needs to rest into. Because depending on your deck situation, you could just be in a situation where you're going, okay, well, I need to, you know, take, like, 25 damage in Guardian, and that's how I'm gonna win the fight, right? That's just sometimes how it goes. If we're playing around the absolute worst-case scenario, I think it's correct to buy this Strength Potion. But I think in any other circumstance, we just don't do it, and we're fine. And also, like, if the worst-case scenario happens, which is, like, we don't find a good card in either of these, and we don't find a good potion in either of these, and we have to divert, then we have to divert, and it is what it is. But I am, you know, I've been playing the percentages this entire time, and I'm not going to stop playing the percentages now. So, yeah, I'm just gonna move on here. Okay, so 2 defends is obvious. I'm wondering if we would like to strike one of them with the Miracle. That sort of leaves out any type of Vigilance, Miracle, Eruption play. However, if they both attack us next turn and we don't draw Vigilance, we're just taking 14. So I think it's probably correct to go, Huh. Yeah, I think we want to go here, actually. Because we want to be able to block with Talk to the Hand. Okay. Very nice outcome in the fight for us. Taking no damage is great. We do get a potion, so I feel somewhat vindicated. It's not an amazing potion, but it is a potion. These cards are complete garbage. We obviously do not take them. And Going on this path immediately negates any possibility of taking 3 elites, and therefore I do not want to do it. Okay, Face Trader is here to give us more gold, and I will not say no. I think that more gold is great, especially if we have the ability to go to a shop later in the act. So yeah, very cool. If we do go to this question mark, there is a chance that it is a shop. Would we like to go to a shop in the question mark? Or would we like to just go to a likely fight? Would we like a shop to show up here, potentially? No, let's just... Yeah, if this is a shop, I mean, we have 200 gold now, so I'm not even that upset. Okay, but it's just a fight. With 20% potion chance, I don't think that it's really worth using a potion here. Unfortunate that this guy rolls 14. It is what it is. Yeah, I think this is obviously just strike, 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 defend here. We draw 2 attacks. We kill. If we don't draw 2 attacks, we always full block. Good. Not what you want to see, though. Okay, so this is where we are definitely regretting not taking the Reach Heaven. Because we did essentially completely brick on... we didn't get, like, a Force Multiplier potion here, and we haven't received really any, we haven't received any attacks, which is, you know, certainly not where you really want to be right now. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not where you want to be. And at this point, we are definitely looking at not taking this elite right now, because we just do not have the gas to deal with it whatsoever. We could potentially be in a world of trouble if we take this elite right now. What's up, Drogulus? How's it going, my dude? Yeah. Yeah, pretty brutal. I mean, skill potion is, like, good. I think there's a decent chance that if we go to this elite, we'll be okay. But, you know, if we get a bad draw... I mean, Lagavulin is really scary because we don't have... Yeah, I mean, all the elites are just, like, not doable right now, I think. Yeah, I think all of the elites are just straight up, like, completely unworkable at this point. Nia was 100 gold. Yeah, I mean, I think that if we go to the elite, the chance that we use both potions and take a significant amount of damage is relatively high. I mean, we just don't have any damage in the deck, straight up. Like, Lagavulin kills us. Yeah, I mean, we can't take the elite. It's just not possible right now. Okay, more gold. Definitely incentivizing us to go to this shop. Oh, this is absolutely brutal. This fight is super tough. I think what we're going to want to do here is use a skill potion right away. We need to go into Wrath this turn, which means we basically need to kill Red Slaver. So I think we're going to use the... There's no draw in our deck that allows us to kill. This is the most damage that we can possibly do in a turn, which is 45, and he's at 49. Okay, does Blasphemy give us lethal on both of them? It does not, right? Yeah, it's 27, and then the three of these together are 54. So if we Swift Potion into an attack, we get the kill here. But yeah, I'd really not like to do that. But that might just be what we need to try to do here. It's not even guaranteed that we get an attack, by the way. We could whiff, because there's 4 non-attacks here. So we could whiff. There is... I mean, I just think that that's what it has to be, honestly. Like, I don't really see anything else here. I think that that's just kind of how it has to go here. I think we just have to take Blasphemy and Swift Pot. Okay. Fear No Evil is great. We don't receive a potion. I think we're going to this shop. The idea is that we go to this shop, we buy potions, we buy a removal, we buy whatever we need to try to take this elite. Frozen Egg, you take that. Yeah, if we go to the fire, we upgrade Talk to the Hand, but that's, like, not actually... Yeah, How are we missing so much HP right now? What the hell happened to us? I guess we just took... We took... What, 17 damage? So 54? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, 304 is a fine amount. Okay, Meditate is very good. Cut Through Fate is very good. Card removal is good. We probably take, like, a power potion. Could even consider a Sling of Courage here, actually. That is definitely something that gives you a lot of oomph versus elites. Like-Water Meditate? Like-Water's upgraded? Big Pog? Probably not. I really would like to card remove here. If we card remove, we have 204 left. Meditate definitely gets a lot worse with a Fear No Evil already in the deck. I will say that. But it is on sale. It also gets a lot worse if we can't upgrade it. And our prospects for upgrading it are somewhat slim. Yeah, no, Sling is really, really good, especially, I think, on Silent. Silent benefits massively from strength with cards like Endless Agony, Blade Dance, even zero-cost stuff like Slice, and also Silent has a like big chance to struggle with early elites. So, yeah, I think that Sling is very, very good on Silent specifically. Okay, so the plays here are like card remove, meditate, sling of courage. Card remove, meditate, cut through fate, power potion. None of these potions are like spectacular, by the way. They're okay, not amazing. Um, so yeah, I really like the idea of meditate and cut through fate here. Really like that idea, especially for Guardian specifically. Um, I am a pretty big fan. Um, yeah, early stream today. Um, yeah, I definitely, like I said, I definitely like the meditate less when we already have a Fear No Evil in the deck. But meditate is such an amazing like manipulating card. That's What if it's not meditate here? What if it's like we have exactly enough money for Oh, no we don't. No we don't. Yeah, it would be we don't have enough for cut through fate sling remove. So it's meditate sling remove. I don't see us not buying the cut through fate here, and I don't see us not removing. So I guess it's just not sling. It could be like meditate. It could be like deceive, meditate, cut, remove here. Deceive is a really nice card. It's a really nice card. Especially with meditate. Like, a lot of times when you have meditate in your deck, and also into Guardian, too, like Deceive does very well. A lot of times when you have meditate in your deck, you want to have the ability to block in on a turn. Yeah, Preserved Insect is amazing, and that only works on elites. Exactly. The difference, of course, with Preserved Insect and Sling of Courage being that no matter what your deck is doing, Preserved Insect is always going to be good versus elites, whereas Sling of Courage really, you want to have a deck that can take advantage of strength, which of course every Watcher deck can, but you want to have a deck that can take advantage of strength in order to really make Sling pop. So what if it's remove, cut, deceive, and meditate here? I could definitely see that being a line that is considered. That leaves us with no potions, which, I mean, the potions here aren't really that great, is sort of the point. The potions are really not spectacular, but we're pretty far behind in terms of where we would like to be with the deck. We only have one removal, and we only have like these aren't good damage cards added, and all these cards are just so generically strong. These two don't really demand upgrades. We can upgrade Meditate. Like, as long as we can upgrade Meditate at this fire, we're going to be so chilling here. And I think it's fairly likely that we will be able to do that as long as we can get, like, at least one decent potion in these fights and not take, like, 1,000,000 damage. We should be able to upgrade Meditate at the fire. So, remove plus transmutation. Yeah, that's a line. That's a line. Yeah, I don't know why this cut, deceive, meditate, remove line is just really speaking to me here. Really speaking to me. It just feels like that's just a lot of power in the deck right now. Like, it feels like that's just a complete deck. That's a deck that I can be happy with taking out of Act 1, and yeah, I mean, maybe we add, like, a Tantrum, obviously, would be great to add to the mix here. Flurry of Blows would be pretty nice to add. Yeah, I'm just making sure we can actually do all of that. We can, right? Yeah, we easily can. Easily can do these, all of them. It does make future removes a lot more expensive, but also a lot less necessary. I think with a cut and a meditate in the deck, there's no reason that the deck actually has to be, like, really that small, is sort of the idea. This deck is definitely, you know, depending on what we see, of course, but the deck is definitely sort of tending in a more finite direction at the moment. Yeah, meditate, sling, remove is quite nice. I do agree with you. I just think that it doesn't help us, like, sling doesn't help us at all in Guardian, and we do need, you know, some stuff for Guardian here. And, you know, on top of that, like, what's up, Varka? How's it going? On top of that, if we don't take a potion into the elite and we just take meditate, that could be quite scary. I think I'm gonna go with the, yeah, this just, I don't know why, it's just really speaking to me here, this line. Okay, it is 3 sentries. They do roll fairly high health totals. But there's nothing really to do here except for just attack. There's a bit of a question of whether or not we want to save the miracle. I think it doesn't really make a ton of sense to do. Okay, so yeah, this is unfortunate because we're gonna take, you know, a considerable amount of damage in this fight. But seems better for the beginning of Act 2, that's very true. Saw your bot on the tier list, and it was really interesting. Definitely following your methodical explanations are fascinating. Thank you. Thank you. So, okay, the 14, 19, so 19 takes you down to 22. How's 22? 22 means Eruption plus Cut Through Fate kills you. It means that Strike kills you. Yeah. Well, it means Eruption Strike kills, right? Yeah, so I think that we just want to play, like, well, okay, we're gonna meditate Fear No Evil, right? Like, we're always meditating Fear No Evil here, so we need to take the 16 from Fear No Evil into consideration, but actually that's perfect, right? Because 9 plus 16 is, 9 plus 16 is 25, so that's a little weird. But yeah, I think we just have to go, I think we have to go all in on this guy here. Okay, so we have a couple of options here. We either... Oh, 7 plus 16 is 23. Okay, so we really want to cut into Eruption right now. That's sort of the plan. We want to play, like, Cut Through Fate here, Eruption, let's say here, Fear No Evil, and then, like, Deceive Defend, something like that. Okay, so we do cut into Eruption. There's a question of whether or not we want to scry the defend. Next turn we have Vigilance coming up guaranteed, so we probably don't want to have the defend, right? We'd rather... Yeah, we'd rather maybe put the defend in the shuffle. Okay, so now... We have 4 energy. That 4 energy is Eruption, Eruption, Deceive, Defend. We can play this fight a little bit slower because we have Deceive Reality and we have the safety in the deck. So we play Eruption. The question is, which one do we want to target? And is it ever realistic, actually, maybe to end in Wrath here? I don't think so, right? Because we always want to play Fear No Evil here anyway. Ending in Wrath is a bit interesting, I suppose, but it wastes a lot of damage, and... I mean, okay, so if we end in Wrath here, we could do, like, it would be, like, Eruption here. No, it just makes no sense. It never makes any sense to end in Wrath right now. Afraid we die? No. Never. Don't worry about dying here. There is a scary, you know, depending on the rewards that we get from this fight, there is potentially, and how much damage we take in this fight, there is potential for it to be a little bit scary here, and maybe here as well, but we never die here, no. So you don't need to be worried about dying in this fight. We're just wondering, the only thing that we're really wondering right now is, which of these two are we going to target with our eruption? Aren't we all? Do you have a ritual before beginning a run? Make yourself a cup of coffee, something like that? No. I do not. I just start my stream. Whenever I start my stream, I usually, you know, let the starting thing play. I go get myself a drink of water. Yeah, nothing special. Yeah, if I swap, I pet the whale. So I think that the plan is probably to kill... So we have the safety, right? So I think the plan is probably... This guy's attacking us this turn. This guy will attack us next turn. This guy will attack us the turn after. The plan, I believe, is to kill... Because we have guaranteed block on this guy next turn with Vigilance, right? So, and then we have guaranteed block on this guy the next turn with Safety. So then this turn, when he attacks next, is the first turn where we don't have guaranteed block. So I think we want to target this one first. It's always super marginal, because you don't obviously know your draw order coming up, but I think we want to go here first. So here, 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 take one. Okay, so the difference between Vigilance, Meditate, and Vigilance... I think we want to do Vigilance, Meditate, Vigilance here. Yeah, striking, like, Eruption plus 2 attacks already kills here. Papa, thanks for the raid, gamer. Somebody got a little bit trolled by Falcom. It's okay. It's impossible to know what the sentries are thinking. Thanks for the raid, Papa. I would say hope you had a good stream, but I know you had a good stream, because I watched the whole thing, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Right, so it's like, do we want Vigilance next turn? I think we just do, right? I think it just makes sense. We can just keep blocking in here. I just block forever, baby! Okay. So now we have to do more thinking. We can full block this turn. We can only cut into one card. If that card is... I think we want to kill here next. If that card is Eruption, what are we doing? That's the main question, right? If that card is Eruption, then we need to kill this guy next turn. We can block this turn with, like, Deceive, Defend, Safety. That already full blocks here, and then we kill here next turn with the Strike and the Fear No Evil. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Strike is here. We draw exactly Eruption, Fear No Evil next turn. Which is kinda awkward, no? Like, drawing exactly Eruption, Fear No Evil next turn is really weird, because we can't actually kill this guy. But we got, like, safeties in the bank, right? So we're kind of just vibing, honestly. Deceive Reality is such a bonkers card. If we do this, then we shuffle out Eruption and Fear No Evil, which is really weird. We can meditate back Eruption, which is kind of nice. It also shuffles out 3 Dazed, though. Yeah, that's probably fine, honestly. We're just blocking in. We're just blocking in. Okay, so we took a bit more damage in this fight than we maybe had sort of hoped to here. But it's acceptable. We get Shuriken and Attack Potion. Holy cow. Wow. Alright, well that is very good. Side of Twitch is so cozy. There's like 10 streamers that just pass the same pool of viewers off to each other when they end stream. Exactly. It's so awesome. I love it. I love being a part of this community. I love being involved from all sides, you know. I love being a streamer and like creating content. I love, you know, organizing different events that bring the community together, and I love being a part of the community, you know, being a chatter in other people's chats. And also, you know, just from like the actual like Slay the Spire gameplay perspective, I really enjoy the fact that I'm able to contribute to the greater knowledge of the community in terms of how we like think about playing runs. Okay, so Consecrate, kind of a thing, maybe. It procs on Talk to the Hand. We don't get to upgrade it, but it helps Shuriken, which is kind of nice. Although we're not really gonna have... We would much rather take a Flurry of Blows right now. I don't think we take Consecrate. I think we'd much rather take a Flurry later. The Reddit famous Merle61. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, lots of follows. Thanks, thanks everyone. I turned off the notifications, but I do still see them on the thing right here. When someone here suggests something you can pretty much know for certain, it's probably not the best line. Yeah. No, Life Coach, I mean, I don't know if he has COVID or not, but you know, haven't heard anything either way. Watching you has helped me get consistent wins with Watcher, who is my worst character, also helped me get the rest of achievements. Awesome. That is very cool to hear. Congratulations on getting all the achievements. Yeah, I think we can skip Consecrate here. Don't think we really need it. The scary point here is, well, I mean, we gotta go to the question mark and we gotta see what's in it, right? Yeah. We just have to go to the question mark. We have to see what's here. Yeah, this is all trash. Okay, remove for 7 HP. Yes, I would like to do that. And yes, I probably would like to remove a defend. Going into the elite on 13 is a bit scary. If it's Lagavulin, it's completely free. If it's Nob, we should be able to do... Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're okay. Got a girlfriend thanks to Merle. How the hell did that happen? Well, how could I have possibly contributed to that? Nob may take 16. Yeah, that's the scary part, right? But we do have the attack potion. We do have the attack potion. I'm gonna go for it. I think it's correct. I'm not gonna give up a remove here. And we do have Deceive Reality for Guardian now, so we might be resting into Guardian, unfortunately. So I'm definitely gonna remove the defend here. And then I like going here. Well, actually, this is interesting, right? Because, well, there are a lot of dead floor question marks here. Straight up, there are a lot of question marks here that are dead floors. But the thing is that this hallway could be really scary. And the shop is probably just a dead floor if we go to it anyway, right? So, like, there's a chance that, is Cleric an option? Cleric is an option, actually. Wait, no, yeah, so there are some dead floors, but there are some really good ones. The super scary one here, actually, is the triple fungi beast, right? The triple fungi beast is really scary here, because if we don't have the attack potion, I feel pretty scared of Nob right here, and we might have to burn attack potion in triple fungi beast, or we could just straight up die in triple fungi beast, right? The wheel, even if the wheel stabs us, we don't die. I think the wheel does, like, 7 or 8 damage to us, something like that. Fungi is heal? No, we don't take the curse. I mean, we could take the curse, but that would be incredibly cringe. But Cleric would be good. I'd love to pay for a heal here, because it probably means that we get to upgrade going into Guardian. Banana would be amazing for the same reason. Living Wall would be great, because we just get to upgrade, and that would be amazing. But obviously, like, Serpent, Dead Floor. But there's a huge potential for this to be very good. Swoop, thanks for the primer. Yeah, I think that it's very unlikely that this floor is bad. And, like, we might have to take a dead floor here anyway. It's very unlikely that this is worse than a dead floor. And we might have to take a dead floor here anyway. And there are, like, some huge potential upsides of this floor. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, this is actually fine. This is actually completely fine. No. Actually, this is actually just completely fine, because we can kill 2 of them. The numbers on the HP are good. Yeah, exactly. We rolled very well here. We rolled exceptionally well here. So we can actually full block and kill 2 of them, which is amazing. We go Vigilance, Eruption, Strike, Strike. And we even get a Shuriken proc. Amazing. Okay, so this is... this is just Deceive, Safety, Fear No Evil. Garbage cards. We do increase our potion chance. So we increase our potion chance, we take no damage. We have an increased rare chance from this elite as well. Been lurking since I found you playing Watcher at about 6 viewers. Holy moly. Finally glad to sub and happy to see you popping off as always. Thank you for that very kind message, and thank you for being here for so long. I've been streaming for like well over a year. I started streaming Spire in August of 2020. So yeah, I definitely have not streamed consistently that entire time, but yeah, it's been a while. How do you increase potion chance? So anytime that you fight a combat and you don't get offered a potion in your card or in your reward screen, that is increasing your potion chance. So yeah, that's what we've done here. Just Lucky is like very, very close to being pickable here actually. I think maybe if it was Hexaghost I would consider Just Lucky, but well, no, we have plenty of energy, right? Like we're fine. We are absolutely fine here, actually. We don't need any of this. We really don't. We don't have enough draw positivity to consider a prostrate yet. And with the Deceive Reality in the deck, we're completely fine for block in the Guardian fight. I'm not worried about Guardian at all. And we also have Shuriken for damage scaling in that fight. Is there ever a time you do take pressure points? I think the only time when pressure points is really ever a consideration is if you somehow get a Pandora's Box into, like, the perfect pressure points deck. Or an Astrolabe into, like, multiple pressure points. And then even if you do that, like, you might not want to take pressure points because the idea is that in a really good pressure points deck, you actually don't want to have a lot of copies of the card. You just want to have a small deck where you're playing the same, like, 1 or 2 copies over and over and over again. Probably, like, 2 copies, I would say, would be, like, the ideal amount of pressure points that you'd want to have in a deck, right? So, you know, there is potential for a Pandora's Box to exist where pressure points would be, like, the thing that you wanted to do out of that, but very rarely. Okay, garbage. Okay, Lagavulin should be pretty good for us here. We cut into... Okay, we could technically open here, but I think we want to, like, you know, we want to get the Talk to the Hand down, we want to play the Meditate, we want to get the Deceived going, you know. And also, like, this is really terrible. Yeah. So we're going to cut here. The only thing that would be bad is if we cut into exactly Talk, because we wouldn't be able to deploy it. But cutting into Vigilance is fine, because we can just... I mean, we're going to get into Calm anyway, right? So it's not really, like, that big of a deal. I probably do want to just cut into the Vigilance, though, because the idea here is that I really don't want to cut into the Talk, because if we cut into the Talk, then we're not going to be able to play it, so... Okay, so this is very easily Talk, play Deceive, play Meditate on Eruption. And then we just pop off this turn. We're guaranteed to draw exits next turn. Okay, so... the idea here is we probably play, like... Well, do we ever have a kill, actually? No, right? It's pretty unlikely that we get a kill here. We do not want to play Cut Through Fate because we want to Meditate, right? Well, we could actually... Hold on. There are many ways to play this fight. We could, for example, play... like, Safety, Vigilance, Miracle, Meditate. We could play... like, Safety, Meditate. And, like, try to get a kill with Eruption next turn. But that I think that option opens us up to, well, what's the absolute worst hand that we can draw alongside Eruption next turn? It would be like a hand that doesn't kill and also doesn't have like a lot of blocks in it, and that it's totally possible to draw that hand, right? But what if we were to play like a Strike here? Strike would go to 55, then Eruption does 10, so 45, and so we'd need to draw like 3 attacks alongside. That's not necessarily super likely to happen. So what I'm thinking here is that we actually just want to play this fight a bit slower. With the safeties and everything that we have going on here, we really don't actually have to worry about, you know, about this guy in any capacity. There's a lot of chat that is going on that is off topic, but that is okay. I encourage people to talk about whatever they want to talk about. Just know that when the chat is not super topical, I tend not to read it. So if you do have a question, I always encourage people to ask questions, or if they have thoughts on the run, whatever. I love to engage in that conversation. But I also, you know, appreciate people having their own conversations in the chat. So if you do want to engage with me, just at me, and I will read. I usually read all at mentions. So if there's something that you desperately want to get said, then that is the way to do it. Okay, so we could do something like Safety, Vigilance, Meditate here. And then we could even Meditate Vigilance and play Vigilance, Safety again, potentially. Yeah, I think that's actually the play here. Safety, Vigilance, Miracle, Meditate, Meditate the Vigilance, and then next turn might be Meditate again, and then, yeah. I think that play is, like, very, very solid. Is Deceive better than Vigilance? No, because if we draw Eruption, we want to be able to play, yeah, and this full block still. Okay, so... yeah, we just full block this turn, and then we kill over 2, basically. Excellent Lagavulin fight. Omamori is nice, not amazing. There's the Like Water Plus, baby! Okay, so let's talk about something that I know about the Watcher, which is that Shuriken is completely broken. Like, this relic is actually incredibly stupid. This relic allows you to get away with so much. Like, it is unbelievable. Completely ridiculous how nuts this relic is, specifically. Like, this relic just by itself allows you to play in a completely different way. Just like you can play totally defensively. Like Water is good against Guardian. You're not wrong. Like Water is a positive card in the Guardian fight. However, the question that you need to ask yourself when you're thinking about adding a card to your deck is not, will this card perform in this fight? The question that you have to ask yourself is, will this card perform in a fight that I am lacking what the card will do? Because right now, yes, obviously, the card is going to do good things for us in the Guardian fight, but we don't actually have any problem finding block in the Guardian fight. We have meditate, we have deceive reality, we have talk to the hand. The fight's not going to last very long because we also have shuriken, right? So, yeah, it's a fidget spinner. We should just make like an exclamation fidget spinner command. Thanks, Gravy. Gravy best mod for sure. Right. So the idea here is that like water doesn't actually help us to block in fights because we're already blocking just fine. We don't really have any trouble generating block in fights because, like, with the combination of talk to the hand and deceive reality, and our like potent draw manipulation, we have good removals here. Like, we only have a 13 card deck. We do only have 2 exhausts. We are at 11 real cards. The major issue for us right now is that we have a problem with our remove economy. We've already removed twice at stores, so let's say we have 11 cards right now. If all 3 of the removals need to come from shops, it's going to be 125, 150, 175. That's very expensive, right? That's a hefty price to pay for those shop removals. So, you know, but we are in a very, very good spot to not be infinite. With the Shuriken, we have plenty of damage scaling in longer fights. And with Talk to the Hand, Deceive Reality, Meditate, we are very well set up to be able to block just fine with, you know, only a couple more block cards. Now, one of those block cards which we could consider actually adding here would be Wave of the Hand. And you might ask, why are you taking Wave of the Hand and you're not taking Like Water? That seems insane. The reason is that Wave of the Hand is a massive, massive source of block in the late game specifically. It is a massive source of block in the late game specifically. If you can weaken the heart in the first cycle, Flower, hi, thanks for being here, and thanks for gifting a sub to Narp. Flower, I didn't realize that that you gifted Prey and who was it? It was Prey and Jerry 6 months of subs. I didn't realize that you gave them each 6 months of subs. That is very generous. Thank you so much. Yeah, Wave works with Talk to the Hand. Yes. Wave does very, very nicely with Talk to the Hand. It triggers multiple times when you hit Talk to the Hand. It also strips Artifact in order to apply Talk to the Hand. So in, for example, the Donu Deka fight, if you need to use Talk to the Hand in order to block, and gifting a sub to Muir, thank you. Oh my god, Flower is just popping off. 69. Thanks, Flower. I appreciate it. Very nice. Very nice. Time to head to bed with the stream while in bed. Yeah, a lot of people say that they fall asleep watching the stream, which I definitely take as a compliment. Like, I enjoy sometimes falling asleep watching streams. And yeah, if that's your prerogative, you do you, gamer. So the thing with Wave of the Hand is that it does slightly affect our ability to It slightly affects our ability to like kill early in fights that we want to kill early in. I don't think we're actually resting into Guardian now. With the Swift Potion and the Attack Potion, these are both things that can bail us out if we have a bad draw against Guardian somehow. And we really want upgrades. This Meditate needs to be upgraded. This Talk to the Hand needs to be upgraded. I don't know which one it's going to be first, actually. That's a difficult thing. I think it's probably Meditate first. But it's very close. It's very close. But I do think that it's probably Meditate first. We are also, like, just, you know, we have Frozen Egg, and we're literally just one rush down away from being infinite, right? So, I think that we shouldn't be too hasty to add a card like Wave of the Hand just yet. It is very, very likely that we're going to find other ways to figure out block here. So, Wave of the Hand being potentially detrimental even into Act 2, being unnecessary for Guardian, and it's really only going to start paying off when we get deep into the late game. I just don't think we can justify taking it here. Also, Conclude I don't think really makes much sense. We have pretty good front-loaded block right now with Talk to the Hand, with Deceive Reality, and we also have amazing damage scaling with Shuriken. And we will probably want to take, like, one more attack card, like a Flurry of Blows would be amazing here. But we certainly don't actually need to do that until a little bit later, like probably Act 2 boss, maybe. We're going to need a little bit more damage scaling in order to take them out. But that's a long way away, right? We have a lot of time between us and the Act 2 boss now. So yeah, let's move on here. And yeah, I do think we can upgrade Meditate here. 13 HP going into Guardian is a bit scary, but we do have 2 potions. And certainly if we trade a potion for a Meditate upgrade, I think that's well worth it. But I think it's pretty unlikely that'll even be the case here. Okay, so we definitely want to play Meditate now. It's probably like... And I really want to play the Deceive as well. I think getting the safety in hand is going to be very important for us. We probably also want to play the Cut Through Fate. So this seems like the Miracle turn here. Definitely seems like the turn where we're going to Miracle. So let's do Eruption Cut. We scry the garbage. Okay, so then it's probably just Deceive Meditate here, I think. We draw this next turn. I mean, this next turn actually isn't that bad, right? Like, we could consider not meditating. No, that makes no sense. That makes... Well, we could... Yeah, well, with the Deceive, we could consider not meditating, actually, and saving the Miracle. We play the Deceive, then next turn he gains 9 block, he goes to 27. We can play, like, Talk, Strike, Fear No Evil, go into Calm, get our Talk to the Hand down, split him, get a Shuriken proc. All things that I like a lot. And we have the safety in hand, and we keep our Miracle. But the benefit here is what exactly? We get to do more damage? No, honestly, yeah. I'm cool to keep the Miracle here. Okay, perfect draw pretty much. We play Deceive, Safety, Meditate. Oh, nice. That's actually very nice. We go Deceive. Safety. We're just vibing here. They're simply vibing. Okay, so this is just safety, defend, deceive. We can't split here, unfortunately. What made you pick Deceive Reality? I would recommend, like, I spent a long time, this was at this shop, I spent a long time sort of deliberating what to do at this shop, and I basically came to the conclusion that we needed to take Deceive Reality because of what was in the shop, because of where our deck was at the time. There were a large variety of reasons, but mainly I just felt that I felt that we needed to become much stronger immediately, and Deceive, like, the line that included buying Deceive was the line that got us to being the strongest immediately. That's why I did it. Would you pick P-Box? Yeah, almost certainly I would pick P-Box here, especially with the powers getting upgraded by Frozen Egg. So 9 plus 7 plus 7 is... Just wondering if we want to use the Miracle now. I think we want to use the Miracle now to get Eruption. Yeah, because this is going to 36, and unless we draw Eruption, which there's, you know, pretty decent chance that we don't. Yeah, let's just do this now. We'll go Eruption, we'll go... Probably go Fear No Evil, I guess. Okay, we should have a kill here. Excellent. Damageless, potionless Guardian fight, and that's why we picked Deceive, right? That's why we picked Deceive in a nutshell, because without Deceive, that is not possible. It is not even remotely possible to do that. Oh wow, Master Reality Plus. Insane card. Does technically work with Deceive Reality. Is it worth it? No. Deus Ex is not really ever worth considering. We don't have enough positive draw. This is, by the way, a deck that could actually very legitimately take Snecko Eye. We don't have any staple, like, good 2 costs yet, but We have a meditate. We have some pretty good stuff for Snecko right now. Not amazing stuff, but decent. We'll see what we get from this though. Oof. Very cringe. Very cringe. Excessively cringe. Boss relic choices here. We don't really need energy because we already have 2 one-cost calm sources. These are essentially +1 energy every single time we play them. So energy is not a big deal in this deck whatsoever. This is very clearly Tiny House, yes. You're never happy to pick Tiny House, but it's okay. Our potions are also very good, which makes Tiny House significantly worse. Wait, hold on. If we pick up Tiny House, Omamori will actually negate it. So that might be bad. That might be bad. No. Omamori is not gonna negate Tiny House. It's not a curse. It's not a curse. No, but yeah, Sacred Bark is technically better for late game scaling, but we already have late game scaling out the wazoo with Shuriken, so, and also we have Frozen Egg. So yeah, Tiny House is going to give us a lot more in the immediate future. Like, doubled potions don't really do that much in Act 2. Like, really, like, single uses of potions are already going to basically do everything that we need them to do in fights in Act 2, generally speaking. So really what we're looking for here is we want card rewards because we want to see the good stuff. We want to see the vaults, the scrawls, the empty mines, the tantrums, more talk to the hands, mental fortress, rushdown, all of the good. And that's all in card reward screens. The gold is really nice. We have 170 gold right now. I would feel a lot better having, 200 plus going into an early Act 2 shop, which we may or may not be incentivized to do. Getting an upgrade, it really doesn't matter what it upgrades. We're going to be pretty happy. Like, even if it's just a strike or a defend upgrade, when your deck is 13 cards, every upgrade matters. So, yeah, raising the max HP gives us some survivability, and, the potion could be really good, better than... It would probably have to be better than Attack Potion. I think Swift Potion is a little bit better than Attack Potion here, but, yeah, I think it's just a Tiny House. Okay, probably the worst upgrade, but that's fine. Oh, wow, an upgraded power, everyone. Wow, look at that. Do you see that? Oh my god, it's an upgraded power. Weave. What about Weave here? Weave with Shuriken is interesting. Weave with Talk to the Hand, interesting. Weave, we do have a Cut Through Fate already. What about Fear Potion over Attack Potion? Probably like the utility of Attack Potion a little bit more. They do very, very similar things here. But I think the utility of Attack Potion is slightly better. Yeah, Weave, Weave could definitely be legit here, especially with the Shuriken. We do have, like, we have a lot of ways to sink energy into just stuff in general right now, with the Meditate, with the Deceive Reality, with the Cut Through Fate. And this makes, like, taking another Cut Through Fate very, very, very premium. It makes taking, like, maybe even just Lucky's an idea here. If we are going to try to go in a finite direction, Weave is a very, very, very premium way that we can make that happen. Him with the Master Reality, of course. Of course. Let's think about our Act 2 for just a second here. We are somewhat incentivized to go to question marks with the Omamori. Basically, the nastiest Act 2 question marks are nasty because they can give you curses, and curses are, generally speaking, quite awful. However, I think that with Omamori being able to negate the curses, obviously the question marks get much stronger, right? So yeah, I think we're heavily incentivized to go to Act 2 question marks because in general, Act 2 question marks are incredibly strong. Apparitions, like stupidly good event. Library, augmenter, the list goes on, right? The list goes on. Even like cleric is like a 75 gold remove. We could upgrade all of our strikes or even just remove one of them. There are just many things that we're going to want to do in Act 2 events. So I think we're going to be event farming pretty hard here. Maybe we need to think about Automaton? Because right now, if Talk to the Hand ends up being our only block solution, Automaton becomes a bit sus. And also, I did say that we want some way to sort of augment our damage here slightly, right? And Weave certainly is that. Would you take bites? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is not really a deck that is ever, like, I don't anticipate us ever really needing to heal. And if we don't ever need to heal, then why are we taking bites and adding just another card to our deck that is effectively, like, barely better than a strike? Among Us Matan? Oh god. Oh god. Alright, Eternal Champion. That's, Susmatan? Alright, Eternal Champion is my new favorite chatter. Yeah, Weave makes another Cut Through Fate, like, very pickable here. So I think we take it. It also makes a Third Eye potentially pickable. Is that good? I mean, how good even is Weave, actually? Like, is it really actually that good? I'm just trying to think, like, maybe Flurry is even just better. Like, we already have, like, Flurry's gotta be just better, right? Like, yeah, we can hold out. We can hold out. We can do better than Weave. We can do better than Weave, I believe. Okay, we have Champ. Champ is completely solved by Shuriken, so that's fine. We have... Okay, so we probably want to go... Well, the ideal path is, like, 3 elites here with the spicy. I think we definitely want to grab the spicy elite this act. That means that we only get to go to... Oh, this is really interesting, actually. So... Yeah, it was Conjure Blade, Deus Ex, and Master Reality. Yeah. I mean, if the rare wasn't Vault or Scrawl, it would be a skip. And, there is a pretty decent chance that it is Vault or Scrawl, but yeah, if the rare's not Vault or Scrawl, you skip it. So that's what we did. We would ideally like to probably go to this shop. We have 220 gold, which means we can remove for 125 and buy, like, a Rushdown or something, which would be pretty nice. It would be nice to upgrade this Talk to the Hand at some point. These upgrades are a little bit weird if we don't have cards that we actually want to upgrade. But I think that getting the Spicy Elite out of the way does have a lot of value here. But there's also just this other path to consider, which is just, like, 3 question marks into the Elite, into potentially going to another shop, Like, there's a lot of potential value in that path. Yeah, this is going to take some time, I think. I mean, ultimately, I want to keep this on the table. I think is like the like bottom line main point. We want to keep that on the table, and yeah, we just want to keep this on the table. We can go to late question marks here. We can go to one early one as well. Yeah. And hallways aren't even bad. Like, card reward screens are just good, right? We want to see card rewards, ultimately. Oh, random rare is, like, basically never a good idea for any character. The only character that you would even remotely consider random rare on would be Ironclad. But, like, the other options would have to be so awful for you to consider random rare. Um, like, Ironclad has the best rares by far for any character. But, like, Watcher, absolutely not. And like, I don't even click... Like, I think that choose a rare for max HP, which is, like, the absolute best option for choose a rare, is just, like, not even that good. Just because of how bad Watcher rares are from floor 0, generally speaking. Like, even Vault and Scrawl are not amazing on floor 0, which is crazy. Like, the two best ones are not amazing on floor 0. Obviously, Lesson Learned is. Yeah, I think we want to keep the option of the Spicy Elite open. I think we just want to start here. Okay, Chosen is usually a completely free fight. Chosen was a free fight. Okay, so we have Halt here. Halt is interesting, not amazing. We just don't really have the draw positivity right now to make Halt, like, a thing. Actually, a card that I would really like to take here would be Simmering Fury. I think Simmering Fury, like, fits into this deck like a glove. I would be overjoyed with a Simmering Fury pickup here. Yeah, Simmering Fury with Meditate is just an amazing combo. And we have, like, nice front-loaded block with Defend plus Deceive Reality to get it in play as well. And, you know, maybe if we had a Simmering Fury, then, okay, maybe we start to think about Halt. But I think, yeah, these cards are just not takes. And we already took Attack Potion over Fear Potion, so we're not going to take Fear Potion. Pretty sad to see a Potion here early, but what are you going to do? There is a thought to just, like, not going to the shop at all. But, I mean, we have a decent amount of gold, right? Like, we have a very decent amount of gold. And we want to go to volume of shops because we want to see Rushdown, because Rushdown wins the run, right? Avocado. Okay, this is probably a Swift Potion. We do not want to take 21 to the face here. So this is just, like, Deceive, Safety, Meditate here. We could cut through Fate first, I guess, technically. Yeah, we probably want to do that for the Shuriken proc, right? And we probably want to try to kill next turn, I think, is the idea. So we have 5 energy. He has 66. So 10 brings him to 56 and 4 energy. Then this will do 16. This will do 14. And then the next two will do 16 each. So 32, 30. Yeah, it's a kill. It's a kill. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I mean, we click on that. We absolutely click on that. It's positive draw. It is positive draw, and we are going to finally, it has been a very long time since I have played a Meditate Simmering Fury deck. Now, of course, it is very possible that we just click on this Simmering Fury, and then we just find Rushdown in the store, and we cry. But, like, I don't know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So yeah, the idea here is that we want to play basically the same very strong turn every turn. And that turn is going to involve, like, hitting into Talk to the Hand a bunch of times, and yeah, that's basically it. That's all we're doing here. Hopefully picking up more halts in the future. Chief! What's up? The world's greatest Twitch chatter is here. Want a halt wallop card played that every turn? Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going to be looking for. But yeah, I mean, this is great here. It's very, very, very nice. We have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're really not that close to being able to be infinite, even if we were to find a Rushdown in the next shop. So yeah, let's take the Simmering Fury. Okay, we can take a membership card here. And probably just removal. Dark Shackles is a bit interesting, actually. Can we do membership card removal? We can, right? Yeah, we can do membership card removal. There's some thought to be given to, say, Stance Potion. Yeah, Shackles is very, very, very good. Very, very strong. I don't think it's actually worth it, though. Yeah, we just go member card remove. That's it. That's all there is to do here. We can't buy a potion as well, yeah. Yeah, we definitely want to take out a strike at this point, especially with the Simmering Fury added. Okay. What do we actually want? So we can't enter Calm here for the Simmering Fury, which makes it worse. We need to either block in or kill next turn. Blocking in gets a bit difficult here, actually. I mean, Simmering Fury at least means that we draw a lot, but we're not drawing into Fear No Evil, which sucks. Yeah, Shackles would have been very good here. If it wasn't against a removal, I would have definitely considered it. Yeah, we just need more positive draw, man. We just need positive draw in this deck. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just Simmering Fury here. So, 24 incoming. We probably have to block next turn, too, right? Is this potentially the attack potion? I mean, the attack potion already makes the elites, like, pretty weird, right? Like, I definitely want to save attack potion for elites. You can, yeah. Yeah, you can keep the decks up if you have it. Yeah, it gets very broken. It's very broken. So I'm thinking about a turn where we play, like, Talk to the Hand, Vigilance, Eruption, like, Talk to the Hand, Miracle, Vigilance, Eruption, and then, like... No, that doesn't make a lot of sense, huh? Well, we need to block next turn is the thing. So, like, the most block that we can get this turn would be, like, Vigilance, Eruption, Deceive, Safety, Meditate. Right? And that blocks for 6, 9, and then 9, so 18. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Not play the Talk to the Hand here, unfortunately. And we do this. Taking 6 is acceptable. We play Eruption, we play Deceive, Safety, Defend, Fear No Evil, take another 6, and then hopefully the idea is we can kill in 2 turns here. The Talk to the Hand down at least. So that'll mean that we'll take a lot less damage here. Okay, I think it's a kill now. That might have actually just been lethal? I don't know. +10 +9. I mean, it's gotta be a kill, right? It's gotta be. Just has to be. Wait, is it not? 26, and he's at 21 effective? Okay, it is. Okay. Yeah, this is garbage. Okay, so the 3 elite path is not looking spectacular at the moment. Yeah, the 3 elite path is really not looking spectacular. At least we have upgrades now, right? Like, we might need to rest at least once here. I like going to the question mark, too. There's so many good things that can happen to us in question marks, and, like, basically nothing bad, right? Except for a shop. Shop would be the only bad thing. And now that I've said it, of course, it's going to be a shop. But then there's going to be a rush down on sale, so it'll be all worth it. But yeah, no, I mean, this is all crap. Yeah, I mean, we can take Flurry, though. We can take Flurry. Flurry is great. It's a fully expensive Flurry, but yeah. Power card on sale. Yeah, we can't buy it. We also could take a potion here, but I think Flurry's just too good. We go here, we upgrade the Talk to the Hand. Alright, bring it on, slavers. Weaken turn 1 is really bad. I think attack potion probably goes now. Oh wow, this is really scary, actually. Holy crap. Um... Yeah, attack potion could be a lot of very, very good things here. So, the thing is, if we don't attack potion now, we basically never kill Red Slaver next turn, and Red Slaver has to die next turn. So we basically have to attack potion here. The thing is that even if we end this turn in Wrath, we're still, like, not taking... Yeah, I think we have to attack bot here. Okay, Bowling Bash or Signature Move. Bowling Bash kills Red Slaver and allows us to block in. So we can play, like, Eruption, Defend, Deceive, and Bowling Bash Red Slaver. Alternatively, we could do Eruption, Strike, Strike, Signature Move. That does a lot more damage, but we don't block in. Like, Sig Move does 60, and Eruption does 42. So, like, Sig Move just kills, like, for example, yeah, Sig Move just kills one of them outright. Bowling Bash can also be meditated and played again later, though. I mean, it's gotta be Bowling Bash. Just has to be. Wait a minute. If we do Eruption, Strike, 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 this goes to 16 times 3, which is 48, right? So it's still not... Yeah, it doesn't actually do that much for us. So... Yeah, yeah, I think it's just Eruption, Bowling Bash, Defend, Deceive here. We could get a Shuriken proc here. The thing is that we don't have any exits next turn, so if we don't have the Miracle, we have pure 3 energy, and that's it. We could not play Deceive, but I don't like not having the safety available for next turn. So... I think realistically here, we need to... I mean, this is 30 damage incoming. I mean, we need to play the Defend, right? Like, we need to play the Defend. That's pretty obvious, I think. I mean, I don't think we're killing either of them next turn, right? So the damage gets a lot less relevant, in my opinion. So yeah, I think Defend, Deceive, and saving the Miracle is correct. Okay. So this is fine. It's just like talk, flurry. This sucks next turn, though. This really sucks that we missed on meditate, simmering, and cut here. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, actually. Can we ever kill this guy next turn? So this turn we do... what? And how much does that block for? Talk, flurry, fear. I mean, okay, so we're getting attacked for 21 this turn. We get 9 block from talk to the hand, and an additional 8 if we miracle the vigilance. We can save safety for next turn. So 9 plus 8 is 17. We take 4. We go to 18. So we never die next turn, and we can play, like... simmering meditate, something like that. I mean, there's only one play, right? There's only one play. Now, we could play safety right now, and save the miracle. That would potentially allow for... I mean, we're still going to be weak next turn, right? So... yeah, I mean, we're still going to be weak next turn, right? So in order to kill this guy, we have 1 strength now. The strikes are gonna do... the strikes do 5. So strike is 5. Cut through fate is 6, I think. Or yeah, 8 goes to 6. So 5, 6. So we really don't ever kill this guy next turn. Which means we have to block, like, the full thing. Which means I think we need to keep the safety around, right? We just have to. I mean, well, we still keep the miracle, though, right? Like, we block for... and we're gonna play the cut regardless, right? We're gonna be able to play the cut regardless. Well, no, we can't play the cut if we don't keep the miracle. So... okay, so this blocks for 4 more this turn, and we get at least 8 less block next turn. Next turn, they could be attacking us for 22, but we can... so we never die, and we actually keep the... yeah, I actually kind of like that. I actually kind of like that. Yeah. Okay. I like keeping the miracle. Oh, yes. Okay. That's very, very, very good. Excellent top deck. We probably want to draw Deceive next turn, in case we don't kill. Or in case we don't draw Vigilance or Fear No Evil. Deceive keeps us alive, at least. Okay. Smiling Mask, very good for our remove economy. And if we had taken the weave, maybe the just lucky, but yeah, we don't take any of these now for sure. We didn't get a potion. So sending it into the super elite here feels a bit weird when it could be, you know, strength book or strength leader even could be very scary. Yeah, I mean, this is just scary. This is just scary, straight up. Like, I mean, Smiling Mask, I mean, we already have membership cards, so it is a bit of a whatever. Yeah, I mean, let's skip here. Let's skip. This is not good stuff. Okay, moving on. We upgrade simmering, and then we might be resting at the next rest site. Ink bottle, very good. Very, very, very good. Unfortunately, is not really going to do much for us early in this fight, though. Yeah, the problem here really lies with if we rest and we go here and the, you know, yeah, I mean, like, if we, you know, if we rest and this is bad, I don't think we probably don't die here, but the thing is that it could still be really scary, and well, like, this, I don't know, this path, I mean, we're kind of counting on these question marks to deliver here for us. I think we have to rest regardless, which is really bad. And by the way, we always would upgrade here before resting, because we could get either a Regal Pillow or a Dream Catcher here, which would make our rest more impactful. Yeah, I mean, with no potion, I think we just have to go left. What about the Colosseum? Like, Colosseum's actually really scary now. I mean, we're resting, we're always resting. And I think we still have to go left with no potion, because, like, if this fight is scary, we could very easily die here. That's the problem. Okay, this is great. Yeah, I'll absolutely take Transform too. Oh my god, that's insane. That is, oh my god, that is so insane. Holy cow. That is finally some good bleeping food. Oh my god, it's so good. It's actually so good. Like, I can't even begin to describe to you how completely bonkers this is. Alright, please be nice. They're never nice. They're literally never nice. It's just not possible for them to be nice. And this is what I'm talking about, right? We're just taking 23 on this turn. Like, we literally would have died if we didn't rest. A dexterity potion, not the best. These suck. We move on. I think halt upgrade is in order here. Probably halt upgrade and then empty fist upgrade. another shot, but a rush down. Okay. All right. Good. Good, good, good. At 20 HP, I don't think we ever need to rest into champ. So I guess we upgrade Cut Through Fate here. The damage from Empty Fist is not really a huge consideration. We just want more scry. If you could give one Watcher card to each other character, which would they be? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Hold on, let's enter the champ fight first, and then I'll answer that question. One Watcher card to each other character. Very interesting. Yeah, Talk to the Hand on Silent is insane. Vault on Defect is actually ridiculous. I would probably give Vault to Defect. I would probably give Talk to the Hand to Silent. And then Ironclad gets... What does Ironclad get? Ironclad gets Blasphemy. Because Blasphemy is a way better Ironclad card than it is a Watcher card. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're already in Crazy Town. Okay, Swift Potion's great. Vault and Scroll are not here. Do you remember how your last Watcher loss happened? Vividly. Yes. My last serious Watcher loss... Well, okay. I'll tell you about my last Watcher loss. My last Watcher loss was I swapped into Tiny House. I played Act 1 incredibly poorly, even though it was a pretty good Act 1, and I died in Act 1 when I shouldn't have. I took, like, probably 20 extra damage in fights that I didn't need to, but it was during a challenge, and I was playing fast. So I have an excuse. Oh wait, we have 15 cards. How many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we need 4 removes. It's possible. If we get Empty Cage, it's definitely... It's on the menu if we get Empty Cage. If we don't get Empty Cage, it's not. Okay, so my last serious Watcher run loss was a run where I swapped into Sozu and had a pretty good deck going, but I made some decisions that were suboptimal decisions that ended up getting me killed to Nemesis, because I got a Nemesis with a really bad attack pattern. I had a small deck. I had a deck that wasn't actually that great against the Nemesis. I could have taken cards that would have made me better. Generally speaking, Nemesis, like, you want potion solutions for that fight, and I didn't have them. Yeah, we missed Medkit and Sundial. Yeah, so we don't take these. We do not take these. Our top end scaling is completely done already. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that we're worried about right now is, like, you know, surviving Act 4 and like, not dying on like, early turns of fights, basically. Yeah, so I guess we're just P-boxing 2 cards here. We could take... Actually, no. Let's take Bell. Let's take Bell, right? Bell with Omamori. Has to be better than P-boxing 2 cards that we're going to remove anyway. Okay. Thread of Needles, nice. Gives us some block. Warpaint... guess upgrades these, and letter openers pretty trash, but... It's, like, fine. Okay, where's the Spicy Elite? Spicy Elite's pretty late. So we don't have to worry about that much. We do have to fight... We can fight 4 elites on the Spicy path. Nemesis is slightly concerning here, for sure. Giant Head is a complete joke. Repto, we should be able to deal with pretty easily. But Nemesis is definitely slightly concerning. We do have, like, some good stuff against Nemesis. Like, Meditate's really good against Nemesis. Simmering Fury is really good against Nemesis. Let's see, what's the boss here? It's Awakened One. Okay, Awakened One... Awakened One is interesting because we don't actually have... Well, no, we do have a block answer for second phase, right? Because we have Halt. So Halt is just... Oh, we have Deceive Reality, so we're fine in second phase. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Awakened One. Time Eater, also, we don't really have to worry about because we have Shuriken. So first phase, we're just kind of blocking with, like, our normal stuff, and then trying to get as many Shuriken procs as possible, and then we're just killing with Shuriken, basically. Just beat my high score on Ironclad. Floor 0 Ectoplasm into Golden Idol. Yeah, 5 energy Snecko is pretty ridiculous. Pretty obscene is 5 energy Snecko. So the only way that we go to a shop this act is going to this one. But we will have a decent amount of gold going there. So I don't actually mind that. The thing is that if we don't have any sustain relics right now. I would really like to save Swift Potion for Act 4 if we can. The thing is that... Yeah, I mean, I think we should just be probably fine. I mean, we have Ink Bottle, which is kind of like mini Bag of Prep. But our turn 1s are really bad. Our turn 1s are very, very bad. I've definitely done 6 energy runs before. Like, back when I used to swap on Watcher, I had a few 6 energy runs. 6 energy runs are crazy. But they don't really happen that often because, like, if you have an energy relic, a lot of times taking another one isn't actually that great. And if you've swapped into an energy relic, you're less likely to see an energy relic because there's an energy relic out of the pool. And then if you've gotten another one from Act, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it compounds. And yeah, I mean, 6 energy runs are rare, but crazy when they happen. I mean, 6 energy is just ridiculously strong. Like, you don't need your deck does not need to be that good for 6 energy to just be OP. Yeah, I mean, if we don't go here, we don't get a shop this act. But this path is much safer. Like, triple question mark into triple question mark into, and we could even see a shop in the question marks, right? And we have Omamori, so, like, if we get cursed by something nasty... What about Falling? If Falling takes, like, Eruption, Rushdown, Meditate, we're real sad. Yeah. Falling has a lot of nasty targets, actually. So maybe, yeah, let's just go to the shop. Okay, Darkling's up first. Luckily, we draw pretty well here on turn 1. We want to get the Talk to the Hand down. We want to get, like, other stuff down, too. Like, we want to play... Okay, let's do this first. That's kind of always happening. Okay, Meditate is what we want. We don't have an exit. No, we do have Empty Fist, I guess. Guess we can go cut through fate here. So I just want to try to kill, with 4 cards here. And we can do that pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Stance Potion. Ooh. Yes, Lord. I think, but also, wait, maybe not. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of contemplating about this, because this is interesting. This is very interesting. This makes us a lot better against Nemesis. This makes our top end way higher, right? It's insane damage. It is, yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous damage, right? It gives us more rushdown, so more stance switching. It also makes us feel better about falling, but it is a card in the deck, and it is a card that's not spectacular to draw on turn 1. Oh, Infinite is for sure off the table. Yeah. No question, Infinite is off the table. We would need 4 removals, so we would need to get very, very lucky with events here. We would need basically 2 out of 3 Act 3 events to be removals, which is, yeah, very unlikely to happen. We don't need more damage. I mean, we have Shuriken, right? Shuriken is, like, super, 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 super broken. Yeah, I think this is just good. I agree, because we have Rushdown, right? We have Rushdown, so this has to just be good. And then also Stance Potion has to be better than Dexterity Potion. Okay, good talk. Good talk. Good talk to the hand. I'll escort myself out now. I don't think we need another one. I'm something tells me that this one is less good. Yeah. Good joke. This is what I come to the stream for? Of course. It shuffles itself into the next card reward screen. Holy moly, that's funny. That is a riot. $7,500 points? I don't think it's 7,500 points to make Papa sip water. I don't think that it's exactly 7,500 points. Oh my god, alright, fine. I'm sipping... This is a really nice water bottle, by the way. I got it for Christmas, and this is probably the best Christmas gift I've received in years, which is either really complimentary of the water bottle or really sad, depending on how you look at it. Tasty. Very tasty. Alright, yeah, we skip. And we just replaced X-Pot with Stanspot, so yeah, we're not doing that. The Maw! This guy is stupid and doesn't attack us on turn 1. What a moron. He's also stupid and decides that it is a good idea to not attack us on turn 2 either. Equally pathetic. I mean, if he had attacked us for 30, we would still be full blocking, but, you know. We generate significantly less block when they're not attacking, but that is okay, because guess what? We don't need to block when they're not attacking. Hog. Oh my god, this one flurry, though? This one flurry is actually just gaming so hard. And this ink bottle, too? Holy cow. This thing has drawn almost a card per turn. Garbage. Another tantrum. Okay, so we're looking for stuff that helps us on turn 1. Flash of Steel is also really funny. Probably not good, but funny. I like removal. Removing, it's always strike over defend here, because the nightmare is that we just don't, like, the nightmare is that we don't draw block on turn 1, basically. And so strike doesn't solve that problem, defend does solve that problem. Any fight in which we draw block on turn 1, we're completely fine, basically. That's sort of the idea here. Thyroid condition? Oh no. Oh no. Flash is good, but it doesn't solve anything. Yeah, like this card does increase the output of the deck, technically. But it doesn't actually do anything that we don't already do, right? Same thing with, like, Vajra, right? Like, Vajra technically increases the output of the deck. Probably not even more than card removal would, but yeah, it's just... You just get rid of strike here. And then I think our potions are pretty solid, so I don't really feel the urge to, you know, do anything regarding the potions here. Just save money for later. We do have to fight at least 3 elites this act, which means we could see Nemesis twice, technically. But on average, we see Nemesis once, I think, in 3 elites. I mean, yeah, we should be fine now. The deck is now getting really tight, right? We have... Yeah, I mean, the deck is pretty solid at this point. Yeah. Fortress would be nice. It'd be nice for, like, Donu Deka. Although, I mean, Donu Deka we should be fine. Maybe, I mean, Time Meter we're also super fine with Tantrum, right? Tantrum, like, ultra solves Time Meter with the strength. Because the idea is that we can just play Tantrum in Wrath with, like, you know, an amount of strength and Time Meter just gets melted. And we also have, like, a lot of time. We have an entire act to go, and the deck is already looking really good. I'm mostly concerned with just not dying in the act, which I think, you know, we should be pretty good at. I mean, we're in a very good spot now. Act 2 was looking pretty sus, but now we're looking a lot better. We're looking much, much, much better. Sus slavers, indeed, Eternal Champion. Would you want another rushdown? Excellent question. I think the answer to that question is probably not, because it just kind of slows down our initial, like, it could be good. It could be good, but I don't think that it's, like, necessary for our deck to function. Card draw isn't really the thing that's actually limiting us right now. The thing that's limiting us is actually hand space, because the deck would just be infinite if we had removals, right? It would just straight up be infinite with removals. Yeah, having this Omamori actually makes me feel so good about going to these question marks, because we can actually take, like... I mean, yeah, it's just really nice. Yeah, we move on. We move on. Like, here, for example, we can take a heal and not take a curse, which is pretty cool. There is some thought to be given to losing the max HP anyway, because in the nightmare scenario where one of these question marks is like match and keep and gives us a garbage, we just die, like straight up, we die. So we could take -4 max HP and minus 13 current HP in order to preserve an Omamori charge for the worst case scenario. Save for bad spaghetti turn. I don't think it's really possible for us to have a bad spaghetti turn, actually, so that's not really an issue. I mean, we would go to 69 max HP, which is, you know, certainly a major consideration. It's always important to consider when you're going to 69 max HP. Would 4 HP ever make the difference? Potentially. So I'm thinking about a scenario in which, for example, we draw poor in the Act 4 Elite fight, and then, you know, after drawing poorly in the Act 4 Elite fight, we have to, you know, burn one or even both of our potions, and then what if the heart is not that great for us, and then all of a sudden, you know, we're taking a lot of damage in the first cycle of the heart. That could be really scary. So, you know, there's definitely potential. There's definitely potential, and there's also potential for the HP to play here. I would like to probably go to 4 elites this act. So maybe we just take the HP and we say, okay, we're going to 4 elites. We say, Nemesis, you don't scare us because we just deal 1 billion damage anyway. And screw you and your burns, you stupid thing. And then we're just taking 4 elites and we're not taking any question marks anymore anyway. Yeah, that seems like a Giga Chad play. Okay, first one, not Nemesis. That's pretty cool. Okay, we can't really not draw Talk to the Hand here. Talk to the Hand has to go on Repto. Empty Fist has to be played. And I'd probably like to save the Miracle, so we'll take 1 damage here, it's fine. Oh, summon again, that's pretty nice for us. We would like to kill as many of these guys as possible, actually. Starting with this one, though, obviously. Something probably could have done a better job, but who cares? I'm completely ignoring the letter opener, but it basically just doesn't matter, so, like, whatever. Just want to put ink bottle on the good number. Ooh, establishment is interesting, but bad for a variety of reasons. It technically can slowly reduce the cost of all of our cards to 0, which obviously significantly increases our ability to do top-end scaling. But the thing with this deck is that top-end scaling is never our problem, right? We already... You see how these turns are playing out, right? Like, I'm not even really trying to play them, like, super optimally for, like, block or anything, and we're already generating, like, a ton of block, dealing a ton of damage every turn. Like, I'm not optimizing for block or damage, I'm just kind of playing cards, and we're just destroying, right? So... it's not really going to be very difficult for us, especially, like, we get Tantrum upgraded, we get even more block, even more damage, like, you know, the top end of this deck is never a problem, right? We already block for a ton, we already deal a ton of damage. So the idea is, how do we shore up other areas? And again, the only thing that we really need to worry about is early turns. And Establishment bricks us on early turns for multiple reasons. Number one, it doesn't do anything when we play it. Number two, it costs 1 energy to play, which we probably want to be spending on other stuff because we're on 3 base energy. And number three, it's innate, which means it's always in our opening hand. So not only is it a bad card, but it's always in our opening hand. So there's, like, many reasons why we do not want to take this Establishment. Yeah, we have a lot of really, really fun copy pastas. If you go and read the negative Steam reviews for this game, they're a gold mine, an absolute gold mine. They're so funny. The YouTube posters pretend to use heuristics, indeed. How cheap. Okay. Yes, we ignore this garbage. Colorless potion is not better than our current potions, I don't think. I like the idea of stance potion as either a way to draw if we draw rushdown, or as a way to, you know, bail us out if we end up in wrath in a turn. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I definitely love watching life coaches streams. And yeah, it was just a super fun environment. He's so animated and, like, I mean, not only is he, you know, tremendously strong player, right? Probably the best. Well, the best Ironclad player anyway, for sure. But he just has such a great personality. The interactions with chat, the, like, you know, when he gets something good and he gets really excited, you know, the whole, like, you know, like, that's just, oh, it's just such a good time, man. It's so fun. It's so fun. Shield of the Gods. Yeah. Yeah, the Kung Fu is so funny. So funny. Yeah. I've actually been sipping too much water. I'm gonna take a brief break here before we kind of continue with the rest of the run. I'm gonna take a little stretch, go to the restroom, Probably refill my water. I am going to run a short ad break, but not to worry, you will not be missing anything. You're just going to be missing this this BRB screen. So the reason that I like to run the ad break when I go is because you're not missing any content, number one, and number two, it disables pre-rolls for people who come to the stream, which is always nice to come to a stream and not have to watch a pre-roll. So yeah, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, we are back. About to fiend fire all his attacks in the heart fight at once. Yeah, like it's very rare, but every once in a while somebody in chat will say something that he didn't catch and he'll be like, "Oh my god." and yeah, those are fun for sure. Always nice to see an Omamori get fully used. So many times I've seen Act 1 Omamori, and you still end up with like one or even both charges left at the end of the run. But yeah, Calling Bell without the curse is very nice. Also, Orichalcum Thread and Needle, by the way, kind of a combo. Kind of a combo. Not really a combo, but kind of a combo. There is some argument to be made for Colorless Potion being better than these. Like, in some kind of absolute worst-case scenario, Colorless Potion High Roll could be better than Stance Potion. But I think, like, on average, I'll take the steadiness of Stance Pot. And then, yeah, I think we just want to take the elites here. I think we're strong. Uh-oh. It's Spaghetti Boy. We need to enter Wrath here, so unfortunately we need to smack him. Not the curse, Spaghetti Boy. That's a bad Spaghetti Boy. We don't like the curse. Okay, 9x3 is acceptable. It's not great, but it's acceptable. We take 5, which is like not really that big of a deal. Oh my god, this guy is really gaming. He is really going for it. Now that we have Talk of the Hand now, oh my god, he is just, what a complete champion. Honestly, what an absolute gamer. My hat's off to this guy. Really, I mean, wow, that's just impressive, honestly. That's just straight up impressive. Holy moly. He is really going for it. Wow. I mean, I'm running out of superlatives here. He is just... I mean... I honestly feel like I should be getting cursed at this point. I should just let him do it. I mean... you gotta respect the heart, you know? You gotta respect it. That's the heart of a champion right there. Look at that. How could you say no to that face? Let's keep going. Man, he is relentless. What a guy. What a guy. You can do Deceive Safety Flurry, right? Yeah. How finite are we? We're pretty finite. But that's okay. Don't need to take this garbage. It's never Nemesis, apparently. I mean, I'll take it. I don't mind it not being Nemesis, you know? No complaining from this guy. Oh, can you please attack me, actually, sir? I would much prefer it if you attacked me here. So I kind of need you to attack me in order to get energy, you know? I like energy. Varka, thanks so much for the gift sub. Appreciate that, gamer. Another tantrum. This run and the last run. The last run I was offered like 5 tantrums too. And this run, same thing. Just all the tantrums are apparently showing up at the same time here. So Inner Peace would be a good pickup here, right? It wouldn't be bad. Yeah, Inner Peace is probably like strictly positive. It's not like amazing or anything, but yeah, I mean it's probably like strictly positive. Is Ambrosia better than Stance Pot? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. As like a panic button in Act 4 Elites, as like a panic button Get Out of Wrath, as an energy kind of solution, although this is also an energy solution. It's also a good panic button against Nemesis. Like, this is definitely... Ambrosia's definitely better than Stance Pot against Nemesis, right? Would you buy a Purity here? No, I don't think so. And the reason is that this is a very, very important principle, and I think that the number one thing that I see when I see people trying to implement my strategy and failing, the number one thing that I see that they are not doing properly is they don't understand when to... Or not necessarily failing, right? Because it's actually really difficult to fail consistently when you're, doing, like, when you're playing Watcher how I play Watcher. But what I see is that they try to add, like, way too much scaling to their deck. At a certain point, like, you just don't actually need to be able to deal more damage or gain more block. Like, you already have everything that you need from that perspective, right? So there's really no point in, playing, there's no point in adding cards that are gonna do stuff that you don't need, right? And the point is that the thing that we're concerned about right now is that we draw 5 cards on turn 1. And we really, like, any turn where we do this Meditate Simmering Fury combo, we just pop off. But obviously we can't do that on turn 1. It's not like we can play a turn 0 where we play Simmering Fury and Meditate, right? And that's the problem, is that our turn 1 is bad. So how do we deal with our turn 1 being bad? Well, we don't add more cards that are only going to increase our top end, right? So, yeah, technically Purity increases our top end, but it doesn't actually matter because we already have enough top end to kill everything. Okay, so now we think Wave of the Hand, like, if Time Eater, if Donu Deka, if Spear and Shield, if Heart First Cycle are our concerns, does Wave of the Hand actually provide a meaningful bonus to us in those fights? We do actually have Orichalcum Thread and Needle. Orichalcum Thread and Needle is like a pretty significant boon to Wave of the Hand. Also, Wave of the Hand is upgraded, which is pretty cool. But this is a card that's just hard to play early on, right? It's just hard to play. It doesn't help us against Nemesis that much, and yeah, I just don't see it being actually that strong for us. But yeah, I think Ambrosia over Stance Pot is clear. And yeah, we can just skip now. We have to take the key. Ornamental Fan would have been insane, but we have to take the key. Okay, it's just never Nemesis, apparently. That means that there's 50-50 this is spicy Nemesis, by the way, which could be really scary, but, what are you gonna do? Okay, Talk to the Hand has to go down, very similar to the last Repto fight here. Get Rush down as well, which is nice. We're gonna take a little bit more damage than we did in the last fight, but that's fine. We're only taking like very minor chip damage, which is like you know, completely acceptable. Very nice fight. Akabeko is some nice front load. If we play this with Tantrum, it's obviously quite strong. Okay. Crescendo Plus. If we had, like, double Rushdown, I might consider Crescendo Plus, but it's really not actually that great here. On which character would Wave of the Hand be most broken? Well, Wave of the Hand's pretty broken on Watcher, right? Like, Wave of the Hand is very, very strong on Watcher. Obviously, like, I think Silent already has a lot of really good access to weak. Ironclad already has, like, AoE weak with, like, Shockwave and, what's the card? The 0 cost? I am forgetting the name of it. Yeah, Intimidate. Yeah, probably Defect. Defect, yeah, I mean, can you imagine, like, Frost Orbs with Wave of the Hand? Like, that's pretty good. I mean, but Defect already has a common that does a really good job at applying weak, so, I don't know. I probably want to recall here, just in case this is, like, a fight where we take a lot of damage. But it's just going to be Giant Head, right? Like, I've just never fought Nemesis in my life, apparently. Okay, it is Nemesis. And we are getting burned on turn 1, so... yeah, definitely a bit scary, but this is why we have Ambrosia, right? This is why we have Ambrosia, and if we need to use Ambrosia in this fight, we will, and we won't feel bad about it. Oh god, alright, I'm gonna read this. Stop posting about Among Us. I'm tired off seeing it. The Guardian in the Exordium sends me memes. In the city, it's memes. I was fighting the Nemesis, right? And he goes, burn 45, burn 45, burn 45. I showed my shuriken to the champ, and he was like, that's a bit sussy. Ding, 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 ding. I look at a torch head, and I think of the astronaut's helmet. Oh my god. That is too much. That is too much, I am telling you. Ooh, giving up on Tantrum here. Well, yeah, we want to play Simmering, right? I mean, next turn the block is a bit weird, but yeah, what are we gonna do about it? Of course it's 45, because, you know, why wouldn't it be? I think I actually want to draw this. So we're taking a little bit of damage here, not actually even that much though. And we should be able to kill next turn with Ambrosia if we need to. would be my idea. We're gonna meditate, cut through fate, and fear no evil, I think. Ooh, okay. Yeah, getting burned again. Okay. Yeah, definitely feels like an ambrosia type of situation here. Major sus alert. This guy is very sussy, everyone. Yeah, it definitely feels like an ambrosia kind of situation here. Alright. Oh, Nunchaku is amazing. And this is pretty crap. We have plenty of, money, and we have membership card, so we're going to be able to buy, like, a good potion in Act 4 shop, and even, like, relics, and also a remove. So, yeah, and Nunchaku is amazing here, obviously. Okay, this guy is a moron, not attacking us on turn 1. What a complete buffoon. Okay, this turn sucks, but it's fine, right? It's kind of fine. How much block do we generate? 18 plus... plus... 9 plus 4, so 22. 20 can hit us for a maximum of 37. So we should play. Well, Deceive doesn't actually really do anything because we can't. Well, no, we can not play Simmering, right? We can not play Simmering, I guess. Just do this and then this, I suppose. Okay, so it's not the big one here. So 27. Yeah, so we're full blocking if we do this, this, this. This guy's very kind and always attacks us, which I'm a big fan of. Very generous lad. Right, we kind of want to care a little bit here about, like, our attacks that we're playing because of Ink Bottle and whatnot. And just, like, card plays in general. Yeah, we'll have to do a better job of setting up Nunchaku in the future. Okay, Empty Mind. Interesting, right? But I think unnecessary. It can help us on early turns, which is the only reason that I would consider taking it, really. Yeah, very debatable whether or not it's actually good here. We've seen so many battle hymns, and they've all been upgraded thanks to our frozen egg. Yeah, I mean, we would upgrade this right away, I guess. It's not even that great, honestly. It's not even that great. Alright, let's just move on. The Maw, once again. He's here to game, everyone. Nope, apparently not. Sorry, Maw enthusiasts. Hopefully next time. Oh, my alarm is going off. Go away, alarm. I don't need you. I'm already streaming. Just gonna tank this in Wrath. Oh, right, he's not attacking next turn. Stop not attacking me. I don't like it when you don't attack me. I'd very much appreciate it if you would attack me. Please and thank you. It's funny, it's like we really want the enemy to attack on every turn except for turn 1. Turn 1 is the only turn where we don't want the enemy to attack. Okay, we should be able to kill in 4 attacks, which means we just want to kill in... So we want to kill in 4 total cards, right? Okay, so it looks like we can't kill in 4 attacks, but we can kill in 4 total cards. Okay, Block Potion is nice, not amazing, but nice. Deva Form? Wow. Somebody yesterday was commenting how they had, it might have been yesterday or a couple days ago or something, they were commenting how they had a run where they had like 4 vaults, and I was like, man, where are my 4 vault runs? Can I see like 1 vault or scrawl, please? Like 1 vault or scrawl, that's all I'm asking for. I feel like that's not such a huge ask, you know? Yeah, Block Potion's nice. Means if we, like... Yeah, I mean, it's just nice. Deva Form seems really good on characters not the Watcher. You are not entirely wrong. Yeah, Deva Form is definitely a card that is probably a lot better on, like, Ironclad specifically. Like Ironclad Snecko Deva Form. Oh my god. I mean, any Snecko deck probably wants Deva Form, but alt art that you have, it's not exclusively beta art, is it? Yeah, it's all beta art. It's all beta art. Meditate's beta art, Rushdown beta art, Halt beta art, Simmering Fury beta art, Defend beta art. I really like this Defend art. What's the normal? Oh yeah, it's this. This is just it looks so tacky. This is just so stylistic. I don't know. There's something to it. Like this feels, I don't know. This feels authentic somehow. Deva Form is a power. Yeah. We don't take garbage. Do we need to rest here? Probably not, right? Like, yeah, over my dead body. Oh, what's the flurry beta art? Yeah, that is kind of good. I don't know. To me, like, I don't really like the beta arts that look like they were drawn by a child. Like, here, like, clearly whoever drew this has some amount of artistic expertise, you know? I don't know what Watcher Defends look like. They always get removed so fast. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, God. Yeah, and Flurry's regular art, I think it's sick. I think it's super sick. I love that. I love that. I love this so much. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, what was happening? Oh, poor little guy. Knobbers. Yeah, so I think the clear upgrade here is Tantrum. Like, everything else, the deck is very, very upgraded. There's only Fear No Evil, Flurry, Empty Fist, Tantrum to upgrade, and Tantrum hits Talk to the Hand one more time, and does Strength more, so I think it actually probably helps in Time Meter even more than Resting would. And Time Meter is probably the only thing that we're caring about right now. Like, Donu and Deca are kind of scary, but we have, like, we don't technically need Talk to the Hand to block. We have, like, Halt and Deceive and other stuff, and, like, we can burn one of them down, and I think we'll be fine. Like, even if we have to take a bit of damage in Donu Deca, it's, like, not a big deal, really. So yeah, let's upgrade Tantrum. Alright, this is not a situation where we can be ethical, I don't think, unfortunately. So, get wrecked, bird. Okay, so this is 22 incoming, which means we can just play Simmering Meditate and we're already full blocking, which is pretty cool. But maybe we want to... Yeah, let's use the Miracle here. Oh, Nunchaku. Alright, that's fine. I wonder... no, whatever. Okay, a little bit of this. We don't really need to worry about, like... We could even get away with maybe not actually even playing Talk to the Hand in this first cycle. What do you think about that? I mean, second cycle probably just dies so fast anyway, and, like... I don't know. Do we really want to be afraid? Whatever. I'm so nonplussed. Oh, right, we don't actually have Rushdown actually in play here, huh? Right. We don't have Meditate or Simmering in play either? Interesting. Okay. Let's do this then, yeah? My god, we're killing already? Do we want to kill already? I mean... kind of? Like... sure, whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Man, just before the worst happens? Wait, we're already blocking for 30? How the hell are we already blocking for 30? This character is so broken. Why am I playing right now? What am I doing? Did I just do 44 damage with one card? Oh my god. Existential Crisis build is back. I'm in calm and I'm just absolutely destroying everything here. What is wrong? Let's just burn the miracle so that we can draw more of our actual cards. Holy moly, that's... yeah, I don't even know. Okay, so we want to play 3 cards and 3 attacks. Is that possible? I don't think it's possible to play 3 attacks, right? Yeah, it's not possible to play 3 attacks, but we can play 3 cards, and it's good enough. Okay, time meter is here, and should not really be a problem. Oh, this is actually a great opening hand. This is a wonderful opening hand. I can get behind this opening hand. Yeah, I mean, we should just kind of destroy this thing. You never liked me? Well, I never liked you too, you stupid snail thing. Okay, so we have 5 more card plays. We want to play 3 attacks and 2 non-attacks. We want to try to draw into Simmering Fury, I guess. So... okay, we did not draw into Simmering Fury. We could cut into Simmering Fury and then play Simmering Fury Meditate. But that loses out on our precious Tantrum damage. It's probably fine. Oh. Actually taking damage here. Whoops. Whoops. Oopsie daisies, didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god, we do so much damage. And we're also full blocking in Wrath, by the way. And this isn't even a good run. Nice. Alright, probably a kill, right? We do want to kind of do it with Ink Bottle on the good number, though, so there's something to think about here. Oh, we can cut into Tantrum, right? Yeah. Oh my god, Ink Bottle and Nunchaku perfectly synchronized, killing the snail through the thing. Oh my goodness, he's gaming so hard. He's actually gaming so hard. He's too strong. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. Okay, so we have 3 upgrades, but they're all crap. They don't actually accomplish anything, so I'll rest for... I'll legitimately rest for 6 HP over upgrading those. Orrery. Teardrop Locket. Okay, the potions suck, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, the potion sucking is a bit unfortunate. We do want to remove a card. I think the card that makes the most sense to remove here is probably Defend. Janko, thanks for the 7 months. The 7 months of gaming. Panache Pog. Panache is kind of Pog here. That's true. Panacea isn't like 3 removes. No, you're thinking about Purity. Panacea is gain 1 artifact exhaust. My grandmother always used to tell me, pick Battle Hymn because it says Battle Hymn. Interesting. I'm gonna have to have some stern words for your grandmother. Or we might make Upgrade Pot good. That is very true. Very true. Very notable. Very notable. That is, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so we have not enough money for Teardrop Locket, Orrery, and removal, right? We do not have enough money for that. So what does that mean? What that means, is it ever Panacea here because it can block vulnerable in the heart fight? Probably not. Probably that cannot be the case. I think it's always Orrery, and then we decide after Orrery, like, let's say we Orrery into Inner Peace, then we probably want the Locket, right? Always Orrery, and then we decide after that. Trash. 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 Empty Mind maybe? Inner Peace. Aha! Aha! Okay, Inner Peace is here, and potentially a very big gamer. If you orient to scroll and rush down, you're actually infinite? No. No. The reason that we're not infinite here is because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 real cards. So we would need 4 removes in order to go infinite, which obviously just, like, can't happen, so... Pick not fasting because it says not fasting? Indeed. Yeah, we have too many cards for infinite. But okay, now do we do Inner Peace, Teardrop Locket here? Is my thought. Fasting is so bad. Fasting is like the cringe of the cringe, man. It's so terrible, honestly. I don't understand why anybody ever like would pick that card. Just need more Inner Peace for infinite. I mean, we're already, like, functionally infinite, right? Like, we can already, like, block for 1,000,000 every turn and whatever, like... we don't need more output than what we currently have, right? We just don't. We just do not. No way I'd leave the store without Locket. Yeah, I mean, it's very good, right? It's very good. Fasting is a pellets card? Yeah, I like Inner Peace, and that's probably the only thing that I like here, and then we'll buy the Locket. Okay. I feel reasonably confident. If we need to use Swift Potion next turn, we will. So we have 65 incoming. We're currently blocking for 34. This blocks for 19. So 34 plus 19 is 53. So plus block potion is exact full block. Dying in Act 2 means you made it out of Act 1. So, you already accomplished something. If we play Deceive and Safety... So we have 4 energy if we play Empty Fist. So we can play, like, Empty Fist, Deceive... We can play Empty Fist... Deceive, Safety, Simmering here. Or we can play Empty Fist to Deceive, Safety, Inner Peace. I probably like Simmering a bit more. Just use the block potion and move on. Yeah, doesn't really get much better than that, to be honest. Okay, well, I guess we might as well just target here. Okay, we'd like to kill with 4 more attacks and a bunch more cards played, right? I think it's more important to have... I think it's more important to have Ink Bottle on the right number than it is to have Nunchaku on the right number. I think Nunchaku is just gonna be sad here. Major bag alert. Very nice. Very nice. Not really. It's completely useless. However, the Swift Potion is quite nice. I do not mind at all having... Or not Swift Potion. The Skill Potion is quite nice. I do not at all mind having another potion here. What's up, Import? How's it going? Yeah, we did start early. Oh yeah, this is like the normal start time of the stream. Yeah. Yeah, early start today just because my sleep schedule has been completely screwed. I'll probably play some like defect runs after this. Yeah, as long as we don't have like an awful draw order in... Yeah, as long as we don't have a completely terrible draw order, which shouldn't really be possible with Skill Potion, Swift Potion, we should be fine here. Yeah, let's... I don't think Cut Through Fate's actually that great. It might have been better than I gave it credit for. Okay, start with Deceive. We don't really want to be taking Beat of Death chip here if we can... Oh, nice. Very, very nice, actually. Okay. Rush down. Eruption. Halt. Oh, yeah, this is great. This is great. Yeah, we probably keep, like... Probably meditate, like... I don't know. Like, Eruption and Halt is interesting. We have a couple of exits in here, and we can draw... Yeah, it's probably just, like, Eruption and Halt. Could be Eruption and Vigilance, actually. Just to guarantee an exit. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I am meditating. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, we could actually draw an additional card this turn if we wanted to. Probably not, though, right? Yeah. Eruption and Halt, Eruption and Vigilance. Yeah, let's go Eruption and Vigilance, actually. Eruption Halt technically blocks more, but it doesn't guarantee that we have an exit. And I probably want to guarantee that we have an exit. Okay, not the 67 first is cool. Okay, getting Talk to the Hand down is also great. Get that nice energy. This is a pretty good Swift Potion turn, actually. We would really like to hit that Tantrum, and we really want to get these. Like, we actually really want to draw into these and get them exhausted here. Let's make sure that we can actually draw all the cards. Okay, we didn't hit Tantrum, that's fine. We can cut into it. So if we play Tantrum now, we actually don't Simmering next turn, which is sort of a problem. I'd probably rather play... We miss out on a lot of block. But we get to play Simmering, which I think is probably worth it. We do have a skill pot for next turn, that is true. But I mean, next turn sucks if we're not, like, you know. It also sucks if Tantrum's not in the deck. I mean, it sucks on a variety of levels here. Yeah, Tantrum in the deck is probably, like, super important. But what if we draw, like... It's hard to draw that poorly, I guess. And we have Skill Pot to kind of help us out. And we're also blocking a lot more this turn if we do it like this. We block for 12, plus 7, minus... We do block a lot more. I mean, this turn... Okay, let's say we play Simmering. We play Simmering, we take 2 from the burn, we take 2 from playing Simmering, we go up to 14, we lose all of our plated armor. We take 31... Surprised you got to the heart with only 16 cards in the deck. I usually have like 30 plus. Oh, you sweet summer child. Welcome to... Just grab a Spirit Shield, easy. Welcome to, my watcher. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This Simmering draws us 10 cards next turn, which is like... kind of a lot of cards, right? Yeah, I think we just have to go for Simmering here. Okay, halt first. Cut. Yeah, we need to hit Tantrum here. So we're getting extra energy. Okay. Yeah, we should be in very good shape now. I want to play the Slimed, but we... can't really realistically do that. Probably just Simmering Meditate here. Take some licks, and we're fine. Okay, let's get the Slimed out of the deck. We want to hit Meditate here, right? Yeah, which is not that hard to do. Yeah, okay. Meditate secured. And we want halt, and we want vigilance. We want our big blocks next turn. This is the last turn that we have to block. Okay, it's not even the big hit, so we're completely fine here. Somebody say not even the big hit? GG. GG.